deep inside a northern Nevada volcano, deposits of what some are calling white gold or the new oil.
It's a critical material used in batteries, and of course demand is skyrocketing as energy companies and car makers move away from fossil fuels. For years, the U.S. has relied on other countries for lithium, but now there's a growing push to ramp up production here at home. CNBC's Pippa Stevens got a look at the only active lithium mine in the entire country.
Deep in western Nevada, miles down dirt roads and hours away from a major city, lies the place that gives you the power almost everyone needs every day.
Imagine stumbling upon a treasure that could revolutionize the world's energy future, right beneath the rugged terrains of an ancient U.S. supervolcano. Beneath the sprawling landscape of the McDermitt caldera, an ancient supervolcano on the border of Nevada and Oregon, lies a treasure trove of an element that's poised to fuel the future: lithium. This isn't just any lithium deposit, it's potentially the world's largest, a discovery that could have profound implications for the United States and its energy independence. A study funded by Lithium Americas, a mining company, suggests that there could be anywhere between 20 to 40 million metric tons of lithium in a clay bed within the volcano. To put that into perspective, the previous record holder, Bolivia, would seem like a small fry in comparison. This discovery has created quite the buzz in the world of business and finance. Lithium Americas, the company behind the study, saw their stock prices surge following the study's publication. It's like striking gold, but in the age of clean energy, this lithium deposit could be even more valuable. The lithium is locked within illite clay, a type of clay that has an average lithium content of 1.8%, almost double that of the main type of clay currently mined for lithium. If the estimates hold true, the McDermitt caldera could potentially hold over 132 million tons of lithium. That's enough to meet the global demand for decades. But with every discovery comes a new set of challenges. In this case, it's not just about finding the lithium, it's about extracting it. Despite the significant potential, it remains uncertain whether extracting the lithium would be economically feasible. But the question remains, is it economically feasible to extract this buried treasure? The lithium gold rush. Lithium, an unassuming element, has become the new gold in our era of clean energy. This silver-white metal, so soft it can be cut with a butter knife, is the lightest of all elements and yet carries a weighty responsibility. It is the lifeblood of our digital world, powering everything from our smartphones and laptops to electric cars and renewable energy storage systems. In this age of clean energy, lithium has become indispensable. It is the key ingredient in rechargeable lithium-ion batteries, the energy storage technology of choice for most of the world's consumer electronics and electric vehicles. And as we strive to mitigate the impacts of climate change, the demand for lithium is skyrocketing. In fact, it is projected that by the end of this decade, the world will need millions of tons more lithium than it did at the beginning. This is where the McDermitt caldera discovery comes in. With an estimated lithium content of nearly 2% in its illite clay, almost double that of the main type of clay currently mined for lithium, the caldera could potentially hold over 132 million tons of lithium. To put this into perspective, this amount could meet the global demand for lithium for several decades. If this lithium can be extracted economically, it could potentially make the United States one of the world's largest producers of this vital resource. But it's not just about the numbers. This discovery could have profound implications for the clean energy revolution and for America's strategic interests. Currently, the United States is heavily dependent on other countries for its lithium supply. This could change with the McDermitt caldera. This could be a game changer, reducing the US reliance on other countries for lithium supply. But before we get carried away with the prospect of this lithium gold rush, let's not forget that every boom has its downsides. And as we'll see in the next scene, the dark side of this boom is already casting a long shadow over the McDermitt caldera and its surroundings. The dark side of the boom. However, every silver lining has a cloud, and this lithium boom is no exception. Just as the discovery of precious lithium in the McDermitt caldera has excited the business world, it has also stirred deep concerns among local indigenous communities. For them, this land is more than just an ancient supervolcano. It's a sacred place, a part of their cultural heritage that they have relied on for traditional practices over countless generations. The prospect of lithium mining threatens to disrupt their way of life, turning their sacred grounds into industrial sites. Imagine the roar of machinery echoing through the silence, the once serene landscape marred by excavation. The spiritual connection these communities have with the land is at risk of being severed, a loss that can't be measured in tons of lithium or dollars. But the potential fallout isn't just cultural, it's environmental as well. Lithium extraction isn't a benign process. It comes with a hefty environmental price tag. Water pollution is a major concern. The process of mining lithium can contaminate local water sources, posing a threat to both people and wildlife. Then there's the issue of land degradation. Mining can drastically alter landscapes, causing soil erosion and habitat destruction. What was once a thriving ecosystem could be left a barren wasteland, all in the name of progress and profit. These are the shadows that darken the bright promise of the lithium boom. The stakes are high. On one hand, there's the potential to revolutionize clean energy and boost the economy. On the other, there's the prospect of irrevocable cultural and environmental damage. A treasure or a curse? It's a question that echoes through the silent expanse of the McDermitt caldera. The battle for Thacker Pass. Thacker Pass, the southern portion of the caldera, now stands at the heart of a battle between progress and conservation. At the heart of this battle is Lithium Americas, a company with ambitious plans to tap into the vast lithium reserves of Thacker Pass. Come 2026, they intend to begin mining operations, hoping to extract the lithium locked within the elite clay of this ancient supervolcano. The potential rewards are enormous. Lithium is a key ingredient in the batteries powering our smartphones, laptops, and electric cars. It's the fuel of a green revolution. A revolution that promises to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and help us combat climate change. But the road to lithium riches is not without hurdles. Lithium America's plans have been met with significant opposition, particularly from local indigenous communities. For them, Thacker Pass is more than just a source of lithium. It's a sacred land, a place of traditional practices, a part of their cultural heritage. The prospect of mining operations threatens to disrupt their way of life, to degrade the land they hold dear. The opposition doesn't stop there. Environmentalists are also raising the alarm. The extraction of lithium, while crucial for green technology, is not without its environmental costs. Water pollution, land degradation. These are but some of the potential consequences of large-scale lithium mining. And so, a complex question arises. How do we balance the need for green energy with the need to protect our environment, our cultural heritage? This is the battle for Thacker Pass, a battle of progress versus conservation, of green energy versus environmental protection. It's a battle that could shape the future of Lithium Americas, of the local communities, and of our global push towards cleaner, greener energy. As the sun sets over Thacker Pass, the future of this lithium gold mine hangs in the balance. As we stand on the brink of a potential energy revolution, it's time to reflect on what this discovery truly signifies. The McDermitt caldera, a dormant giant, has been found to hold potentially the world's largest lithium deposit. A game changer, if there ever was one. This discovery could propel us headlong into a future where clean energy isn't just a dream, but a tangible, accessible reality. The implications of this find are far-reaching. On the one hand, this could significantly boost the United States' lithium supply, reducing its dependence on foreign sources. The country currently only has one active lithium mine, despite having significant reserves. This discovery could potentially change that, providing the much-needed impetus for the US to become a major player in the lithium market. On the other hand, this could be a vital stepping stone in the path towards a more sustainable future. Lithium is crucial to the production of rechargeable batteries, which are the backbone of clean energy solutions such as electric vehicles and renewable energy storage. The McDermitt caldera could be the linchpin that brings the dream of a clean energy future closer to reality. However, like a coin with two sides, this discovery also comes with its own set of challenges. The local indigenous communities consider the land sacred and rely on it for traditional practices. The prospect of mining could spell disaster for their way of life. Additionally, the extraction process can have negative environmental impacts, including water pollution and land degradation. As we look towards the future, we must tread the path of progress with care. Balancing the drive for innovation with respect for the environment and local communities will be critical. The McDermitt caldera, a silent witness to the ebb and flow of time, now holds the key to a future that could either be bright with promise or dark with exploitation. We hope you found these facts intriguing. If you've heard them before or have any thoughts to share, please let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to A World to Discover to join us on our journey of discovery.